What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass. Like and subscribe. Yeah. So, seems like Shuhei Yoshida done he angered. He probably angered a bunch of ponies. And I mean, look, Shuhei used to be the man at PlayStation. He was the president of the first party games, I think, or something. CEO of the game. I don't remember his exact, but he was in charge of first party content and such at PlayStation at a time in the, I want to say it was after Jack Tretton, or was it after Andrew House? I don't remember, but it was definitely before Sean Layden. I think. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So yeah, he said Ghost of Tsushima plays well on my ROG Xbox Ally X. That right there, that's kind of blasphemy for Donkey Unicorns and Ponies, because it's like, hold up, you got a Xbox, says right there, Xbox, and you're playing a PlayStation game, huh? And that is one of the main things as to why all these knuckleheads, Reforge and Porter Rock and everybody else who are Donkey Unicorns and or Ponies, they're saying this isn't an Xbox. It's not an Xbox. They even got Paris Lily mistakenly saying it's not an Xbox. Now, shout out to Paris. We already had this discussion, me and he, kind of, sort of. And we agreed that, well, I said it can be both. It could be an Xbox and it could be a handheld PC, which it is. And also, he's very intelligent. So what he said was, specifically, and I believe I am quoting him, he said it's not an Xbox yet. Now, I'll give him that one. Only because for him, it is more of a PC, because he is more of a PC gamer. Right? So he's into PC gaming. He's been dealing with the Steam Deck. So, you know, he's in that world, so he relates it, or he correlates it more to that, which I understand. But to me, I see what Xbox is doing. They're flipping the script so many different times this generation that people don't know how to act, react, say. So these Donkey Unicorns and these Ponies are they're just making up stuff, as you saw a couple weeks ago. Just make up some stuff that's bad Xbox news instead of actually saying the fact. Yo, Reforge Gaming is he could have been a really good content creator if he would only be honest and not be so conceited. I don't even know if that's the right word, but he is never wrong in his eyes, and his truth is not the truth. And I'm sitting there, I'm listening to him, and he's like, oh, Microsoft is all over here, frick, and then you can't trust these guys, you know, frick. I'm gonna choke you and punch you in the face on the corner of what did he say? Smack you in the face. He says I'm foolish. Anyway, he says it's not an Xbox, right? And he's like, all these people, these content creators that are Xbox people, they say it's not an Xbox either. I'm like, they're wrong too. Paris Lily is the closest to being, well, no, he is correct. But he's being very diplomatic in that he's correct at what he's saying. Like I said, once again, he's very intelligent. So he knows what he says. He says the truth. And it is not a subjective truth. It is an objective truth. What he says is it's a handheld PC, which it is. And I say it's an Xbox, which it is. So, and that's where I came to the conclusion that I told him, I said, in this case, both can be true. And that's what's happening right now. And so for these two consoles, these two handhelds, these two Xboxes, they're both, right? And I don't think moving into the future that they will change. I mean, the UI is going to get better. Obviously, the hardware is going to get better. So it's what really it is about Xbox introducing a a different way of looking at gaming in general that is a little foreign to console gamers. But you see all the PC gamers out there, they're like, oh, this is cool. Oh man, this is great. This is really good hardware. I could go, I mean, not go down here. Oh, you did. But that wasn't it though. It was oh, look at that. So all these people absolutely love the ROG Ally X. Not as polished as a Steam Deck, but I think it could potentially get there. And that's the thing. This is the first I don't know, iteration, I guess, of an Xbox handheld, right? And so off the jump, all these positive kind of impressions. Look, everybody's excited. My ROG Ally X. Everybody taking pictures. Look, I got it. Look, I'm playing. Look, everybody's so happy that they got this thing. Even due to because look, I can't even say words. Because they're happy and it's $1,000. So it's like, okay, wait a second. How do all these people happy? Do they make a lot more money than everybody else? Why is there a lot of what did D-Bash say? Your Xbox. Oh, he's talking about Paris. Boomer trying to run away. He's talking about Paris. I think he was talking about Maddie. Maddie plays too. Maddie plays says it's not an Xbox, but see, Maddie is he's smart. Once again, I always come back to this. A lot of these YouTubers, this is their business. This is their livelihood. So they need them clicks. So they'll give you a thumbnail that's like kind of sus, right? So he's looking all crazy, like looking at the Ally X, right? Then I go click through. I watched it, and he's pretty positive for the most part. There's some negative stuff, and that all has to do with the kind of, I guess I'll call it the freshman nature of the UI and such. I mean, it's like the first iteration, like I said. So they still got to work out the kinks and all that stuff. But it's like, foundationally speaking, there's no one that I know of that was disappointed with this thing. And if they are, then they're being disingenuous because they weren't, their expectations were, I don't know what they were, you know. And a lot of people who had the original Ally, like Dark 1985, he loves it too. So it's like, day 4, I love it. He doesn't love the Xbox FSE, but he's a PC gamer now, so he knows his way around that, and it's more comfortable for him. I don't know as far as performance goes. I mean, he might lose a little bit, but I don't think it's I don't think they have it in a way that it is a big difference. So we'll see. All I have been doing these last few days is playing my new Xbox ROG Ally X, and all I've been playing is Forza Horizon 5, and I'm okay with that. See? Yo, clean up your room, son. What is going on? Is that diaper? Is that a diaper? I hope that was a clean diaper. What is that? What? How? Okay. Obviously, children littered the place, but come on, train them. I'm just kidding. Look, if you can sit in the room and the kids are playing and you can play too, that's what's up. That's how that's the new definition of family time is grab your Xbox handheld, you sit on it, and then your nieces and nephews and cousins and brothers and sisters and little babies and daughters and sons, blah, 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 and you're like, do, 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 you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I made a video of the ROG Xbox Ally running BF6 at over 100 frames without power plugged in, just to trigger all the Sony fanboys on my face. Wow, really? That's what were your settings though? What was the resolution and stuff? I'm not gonna watch that whole thing, but I am curious. That's one thing I think that is cool about the Ally, the Xbox Ally. is that it is a PC and you can tweak the settings such that you could be like, I'm gonna play it at 260p and 1,000 frames per. I don't know what the frame limit is on this thing. I mean, it's 120 hertz, but I mean, I guess you can only see 120 because it's only 120 hertz, so 120. But I would like to see a pixelated. I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like pixel art. Just put the resolution so low that it looks pixel. I don't know. Congratulations, Danny. He got his ROG. That's the one I might get. Actually, you know what? I was thinking about, because I remember I said, yo, I might wait till probably spring or whatever next year and get the little white boy. And then I was thinking, like, wait, if the rumors are that Xbox is still making their in-house hardware, handheld. And that's the one I wanted. Like, from the jump when I heard about it, I was like, I want the Xbox version. I want the Xbox One. I want the one that they make. Because if the ROG Ally X is $1,000, that one, this one that Danny's holding right there, that one's $600, right? So I'm like, maybe Xbox will find a happy median. Maybe the difference will be RDNA 5 will be probably in their handheld, because RDNA 5 is ready for next gen. That's what the next gen console is going to have. And this one, I believe, has RDNA 3.5 or something. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. You could hit me up in the comments below. Let me know. But I think I could have swore, because I was watching Digital Foundry. Don't hate me. I'm just saying, I had to. Sometimes I gotta watch them to see what was going on. And the reason why here's the reason why I watched that video is because it was like Xbox ROG Ally specs and had some other stuff, PlayStation, something. And they weren't like scowling and being like, they had happy faces on. I was like, wait a second, why are they have, what's going on here? Why do they have happy faces? And the first headline is Xbox ROG Ally Xbox X. So maybe they heard me and said, yeah. Oh, you know what it was? Know what it might have been? I think somebody did that. They went on Twitter and they showed the Xbox, one of their Xbox videos, and how they were all frowning and being sad. And then they showed the PlayStation videos and how they were all happy and jovial and all smiling. And somebody did that on Twitter. I remember it happened, I think, last week or something. And I think they probably saw that and said, oh, maybe we should make our thumbnails not that. So, yeah. Oh, here we go. Switch 2 versus ROG Ally X performance comparison. Which one has superior? Okay, this is disingenuous, because first off, let's see. Resolution. I can't even tell. Let's see. From 540 with FSR frame. Oh, DLSS. Yeah. DLSS is better than FSR. So yeah. High medium settings. What are the settings on the Switch though? 80 frames is more than 40 and 30 combined. So I'm gonna say the Xbox is okay. Anyway, there's been a bunch of people trying to compare the Switch 2 to the ROG. Come on, son, you can't don't do it. That looks tempting, but I think I'm going to practice some self-control, and I'm not going to get it, because for real, I'm going to see what happens with Xbox in their in-house first-party handheld, and if they will make it, So I'll wait. I have time. I'll wait. What does Protox say? It took a minute, but conceded it's not an Xbox, but it can now move. Huh? Wait. Like the other ROG Ally, look. How shocked I am. Huh? I think Proto-Rock is taking him out of context. UX has a lot to desire, yeah. Other than the Xbox Game Pass games launcher, which is good, but you have to deal with Windows version of Steam, yeah. Okay, well, I guess it's not as good as the Linux. I don't know. And which is my use case. I like the grips and performance, but the screen is okay, and I'm a bit cheap plasticky feel for the buttons and finish. Yeah, I've heard that too, the plasticky. If it's not an Xbox, then what it is? A PC gaming handheld like the other. like I said, Xbox is changing the game, so they're changing the definition. So here's what's gonna happen. Okay, we all know that Sony likes to copy. They like to follow the leaders, if you will. And so what will eventually happen is that they will find out that how they're doing their consoles in the console space is going to be limiting. They can only sell so many consoles, right? Especially if Xbox is making these boxes that more, it's like they're almost like the Xbox people, the Xbots, if you will. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get the next Xbox, right? So whether it's the ROG, a lot of people got the ROG Xbox Ally X, and some people got the Xbox Ally. A lot of people like me, we're gonna wait for the actual first party from the Surface team Xbox handheld and the console. I'm gonna get both, right? And there are a lot of people like me who, we bleed green or whatever. We gonna stay. And what the ROG Xbox Ally represents is a bridge between console and PC. And it's not a one-way street. It's not like, console to PC. No, it's PC to PC, if you will, or PC to PC console, you know what I'm saying? More like PC to Xbox, if you will, right? So a lot of PC gamers are buying this thing because it is a handheld PC and they're familiar with that. Also, it's introducing them into, I mean, it doesn't need to introduce them because they're familiar, but they just prefer PCs because you got mods. You can tweak your settings to do it, to have it perform how you want it to perform. And that's the main thing that I think that is missing in consoles right now. You got, we have performance mode, and then we have looking good mode, and then we have something mixed mode, or whatever it's called. I can't remember. And I'm like, why don't you just have the options in the actual? See, I know why they don't want to do that, because they don't want their hardware to show its true colors. If we had total control over these consoles, like how to, like settings and stuff, man, there would be so many videos of these consoles not running right, running like trash, especially the PlayStation, because it's a bespoke machine that uses pisser tech or whatever it uses specifically in a specific way that if you tweak something to it, it'll break, basically. So, and that's kind of how consoles have been, in a closed system as far as its hardware. It's not as versatile as PC, and that's where I like them introducing the PC, the good parts of PC, like the ability to go in and tweak the settings, and also mods. So I'm like, I have no problem with this. And once again, the whole thing, it's not an Xbox. It's an Xbox. Everybody's saying it's not an Xbox. Like, look, Dark slapped fools through the internet. I think it was yesterday or whatever it was. He said, what's the argument, right? These freaking these Nugget Unicorns and Ponies will say, well, you can't play your games native. And it's like, okay, you lost. You already lost. You lost your argument. You want to know why you lost your argument? Because the PlayStation can't either. I got a lot of spam calls. The PlayStation can't do it either. PlayStation 5, can you play PlayStation 3 games natively? Negative. You cannot. Can you play all the PlayStation 1 games? All the PlayStation 2 games? All the PlayStation 4 games? Nah. No, you can't. So it's not a PlayStation, right? That's the argument. And it's like, people have comprehension problems, because if you listen to what Sarah Bond says, Queen Sarah, she's queen of Xbox, she said you could play your whole library. You could play all your Xbox games on the ROG Xbox Ally and Ally X. And she's right. Now these ponies and donkey unicorns are gonna have these caveats. They got the caveat police coming out like whoop whoop whoop. Oh, but it's not native. Oh, oh, you print it. And I'm like, that's not what we're saying. You're adding and you're changing what the reality is. You're saying, oh, this is the argument now. It's like the original statement was you can play all the games. That statement is not a lie. Reforged Gamer, reforging the truth as we speak. The illogician. That is 100% true. Even though you may not prefer to stream some of those games that aren't available, like Play Anywhere games, you can still play them. And that was the statement. So if you think there's some misrepresentation or if they're lying, you just don't understand English, I guess. Or you have a block or something that's just like negating any factual evidence that Xbox may say. You say, oh, whatever they say is not the truth, so I'm just going to say the opposite, and that's frick. I mean, look, man. I mean, it's a little tiring. I am exhausted, by the way. I just finished doing a lot of work. Anyway, we not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about these ponies and donkey unicorns, and we got that. Okay, so keep going. We got some. Oh, they got it on the TV. Wait, is there a lag? Let's see what the lag is. There's no lag. It's like right on. It's right on. Wow, look at that. Nice. When connected to monitor, it looks like even without a dedicated dock, just connecting via USB-C is fine. That being said, the Ally's display is so beautiful. I mean, what kind of monitor is that? That's a Dell? Yeah, no. Don't put it on a Dell. Oh, it's a curved. Yeah, that's way more brighter. Way more. I'm trying to look into like the resolution and stuff on the bigger screen, which that's kind of a good. Okay, you can see some specularity and stuff. I'm looking for Jaggies. They're there. I see them here and there, and especially like when it's. I don't think there's any motion blur in it, but like when it like moves, you see like the kind of the thing break up a little bit. But yeah, that's all right. I wonder if you put it on like, hey, there's the queen. Look, that's the wait. Isn't that the dude that was chilling with Oh, they had some sake, yo. They was sake in it. Was that sake? Anyway, wasn't that the dude that was with Mark Cerny at the time with the Project Amethyst? And he was like, yes, and then we can have super duper every compression time. And I was thinking about that, right? He's talking about, oh, it's gonna be whatever. I forgot what he called it, compression, where everything gets compressed. And then I was listening to the Digital Foundry. Like, I don't understand what that means. It's just vague, and he's not really saying what's compressed and how and where and what, huh? And I was like, yeah, that's Mark Cerny. He's smart, but come on, son. It wasn't the Kraken compression too. So they just changed the name. It's Kraken too, right? Electric Blue. Look, I don't know. Hi, Sarah. She's great. She's just smiling. Ooh, somebody signed it. Wait, can I zoom? I can't zoom in. And they're gonna go to the. Oh, there it is. Who? Oh, that's him. Boop boop. AMD and Xbox forever. Yo, I want one of those. Can I get one of them shot? Is that a shot glass? I want one of those. It's like China. It's like fine China. I want one. Can I get one? Hey, Sarah Astal. Hook a brother up. Find out where. Yeah. Probably never. I could probably just have somebody make one for me. Like, hey, I got my own. Thanks to Asus for sending me a ROG Xbox. Asus, can you send me? I don't want nothing from nobody. I like to buy my devices. I sound like a pony, don't I? I like to buy. I don't need to rent no console. I like to buy my consoles. Oh yeah, that's right. PlayStation does have a rental, and Xbox does not. See, there you go. Okay, anyway. New Xbox is here. Like, everybody's so excited. Oh yeah, I forgot you could hook up a controller to it and stuff, man. Shoot, what is this? PlayStation. Wow, that was It wasn't a slip. PlayStation Pro is a scam. PS5 performance mode plus TAA. Got the squiggle spark. What's that? Was that a sparkle squiggle? What is that? I don't understand. Is it a shadow? I don't. Why is? Okay, this is I don't understand. This is control. Okay, this is the game control. I remember this part of the game. I don't know what that is though. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. That seems a little. I mean, I know. I keep saying PlayStation. I know the PlayStation is a scam. The Pro. Wow. The Pro is a scam. So much so that I can't speak anymore. Okay, ROG France, Battlefield 6, ROG Xbox Ally X, 900p FSR on, 100 plus frames per second. Wow, Sir battery. No skills there. Sir, I guess that means on battery. I can speak French. Yeah, man. I mean, you can't do that on the PlayStation portal. I mean, you can play remote play, but it's not the same. It's not the. Ooh, that looks good. I don't know. I kind of like the white one. I don't want to say better. Wait, how's that working out? What are they playing? What is that? That's what is he playing? He, she. That's a he. That looks like he hands. If that's a woman's hands, then go get a manicure. I don't know. Is that Arc Raiders? What is that? Is that what that is? I don't even know. No, it doesn't matter. How's the frame on that? Did you get the frame? No, I didn't have the frame. That's the cool thing about this thing too. Oh, it's Fallout 76. Yeah, it's Fallout 76. Okay, got it. I couldn't tell. Like all those games kind of smurge in my face. Smurge. I should have known by like the background. That's a Fallout background. Anyway. Play Ninja Gaiden. I started playing. Cutscene. A stable 60. Combat moving friends. 30. Performance mode. That's the way to go. Looking forward to the future. Like one word. But yeah, I mean, look, I could keep going. These guys are. The Steam Deck is mopping the bejesus out of that, and the Switch too. Okay, I mean, look, the problem with like these kind of comparisons is that you have to go. I mean, are the settings equal? Quality mode, performance mode doesn't tell me anything. You know, what's the resolution? What's going on? I mean, I would admit that the NVIDIA does have the superior upscaling, but I don't know. But anyway, let's see. Last thing, PlayStation's in trouble. No wonder Xbox has 500 plus million players, and PlayStation is stuck at 120 mil. And so this is Xbox, PlayStation, search term. Ooh, look at it. That's a healthy. I was gonna say sine wave, but it's not a sine wave. Cool. Past 7 days. You know, that's because of the Xbox, the ROG Ally. What was this? Runs better on Xbox. Anyway, I just wanted to touch on the Shuhei stuff. I'm gonna end on this picture because Queen, she is a queen. Anyway. I appreciate y'all hanging out, showing my like and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you think about Shuhei Yoshida coming out here smacking fools, smacking these ponies up against the head with the ROG Xbox Ally X. Be like, look, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima on my Xbox. And people like, the ponies and donkey unicorns cannot take it. And I will say this. All this semantics, all this rhetoric about, it's not an Xbox, blah, 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 all that stuff, right? The bottom line is they hate the fact that we, Xbox players, can buy an Xbox and play PlayStation games natively. That is the worst thing. That is the worst thing. And the thing about that is that it's not even like Sony can stop it. It's like it's right there for the taking. And Microsoft figured out a way to get PlayStation games on Xbox without even not having to ask for permission. I don't need permission. I'ma just take your games and put them on my Xbox. Kaboosh. I mean, I'll buy them, of course. But, the point is These ponies and donkey unicorns hate this. They hate this new reality that is forming right in front of their faces, and they have no rebuttal. They have no argument. They have no battle to fight in because they're lost. They're lost. They've lost. It's a foregone conclusion. Everything's Xbox. This new Xbox handheld is pretty tight, but I'm waiting for the one from Papa Satya. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Till to wait.